Welcome to this quiet hour. This moment is yours alone, a moment where the world grows still and soft, and the night holds you gently. Tonight we journey somewhere peaceful, somewhere bathed in silver light, where moonbeams weave themselves into dreams, and every breath you take carries you deeper into rest. So let yourself settle now into this space. Let your body sink into softness. Feel the weight leaving your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. Let your eyes grow heavy. Let your breathing slow and deepen. In and out. In and out. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do. Just breathe, just listen, just let go. And as you breathe, as you settle, as you soften, our story begins. You find yourself standing on a quiet cobblestone street. The air is cool, gentle against your skin. Above you, the night sky stretches endless and deep, painted in shades of indigo and violet, scattered with stars that shimmer like diamonds on velvet. And the moon, oh, the moon, it hangs full and luminous, casting everything below in soft, silver light, the kind of light that feels like a whisper, like a lullaby, like a secret shared between you and the night. You notice that the street is lined with old buildings, their facades weathered and beautiful, each one wrapped in ivy and quietness. Lanterns glow softly at intervals, their warm amber light mingling with the cool silver of the moon. And there is no sound here, no traffic, no voices, only the gentle sound of your own breathing and the distant whisper of wind through leaves. You begin to walk, slowly. There is no hurry. Your footsteps are soft on the stones, a rhythmic, soothing sound that echoes gently in the stillness. Step, step, step. Each step takes you deeper into the calm, deeper into peace, deeper into this dream. And then you see it. At the end of the street, tucked between two sleeping shops, stands a building unlike any other. It is tall, elegant, with arched windows that glow from within with the softest golden light. Above the heavy wooden door, carved into the stone archway, are words that seem to shimmer as you read them. The Moonlit Library of Lost Dreams. Something in your chest softens at the sight of it. Something in your soul recognizes this place. You approach the door, and as you do, you notice intricate carvings in the wood. Moons in all their phases, stars spinning in spirals, books with their pages open, as if releasing stories into the night. You reach out, your hand moving slowly, and your fingers meet the cool metal of the door handle. You turn it. The door opens without a sound, and you step inside. The warmth embraces you immediately. Not the warmth of heat, but the warmth of welcome, of belonging. The air smells of old paper, of leather and ink, of vanilla and wood smoke, and something else. Something sweet and indefinable, something like memory. You stand in the entrance hall, and you simply breathe it in and out. Before you, the library unfolds like a dream. Shelves upon shelves rise toward a vaulted ceiling, painted with constellations. The shelves are made of dark, polished wood, and they curve and spiral in impossible, beautiful ways. Some reach toward the ceiling, Some twist gently like vines. Some seem to float, suspended by moonlight alone. In the books, oh, the books, thousands upon thousands of them, their spines glowing softly in shades of midnight blue, forest green, deep burgundy, and silver. Some are thick and ancient, their covers embossed with gold. Some are slender and delicate, wrapped in ribbons. Each one seems to pulse with a quiet light, as if the stories within are alive, waiting, dreaming. You take a step forward, and the floor beneath you is soft. You look down and see that it is covered in thick woven rugs, their patterns intricate and soothing, in colors of deep plum and twilight gray. Your footsteps make no sound here. Everything is hushed. Everything is still. To your left, a grand spiral staircase winds upward, its railing carved with the same moon and star motifs you saw on the door. To your right, a long corridor stretches into shadow, lined with more shelves, more books, more gentle, golden light. And ahead of you, in the center of this vast space, sits a large reading table. It is made of smooth, pale wood, and upon it rest a few open books, a brass candelabra with flickering candles, and a small vase holding a single white lily. The lily glows in the candlelight, luminous and perfect. You walk toward the table slowly, your breathing deep and even, in and out. And as you walk, you notice something. The books on the shelves around you have no titles, or rather, they have no written titles. Instead, each spine seems to shimmer with images. A child's laughter, a summer storm, a first kiss beneath an oak tree, a pair of dancing shoes, a letter never sent. You realize with a soft and certain knowing that these are not ordinary books. These are dreams, lost dreams, forgotten dreams. Dreams that once belonged to someone, somewhere, and have found their way here to rest, to be remembered, to be honored. And you are here in this sacred space to visit them, to listen to them, to let them carry you into sleep. You reach the table and rest your hand upon its surface. The wood is smooth and cool beneath your palm. You look at the open books, and though you cannot read the words, you can feel them. They hum with emotion, with longing, with peace. A voice speaks then, soft as silk, warm as candlelight. Welcome, dear traveler. You turn, and there, standing beside one of the shelves, is a figure. She's tall and graceful, dressed in robes that seem woven from moonbeams themselves, shifting between silver and pale blue. Her hair is long and silver white, cascading down her back like a waterfall of light. Her eyes are kind, ancient, and when she looks at you, you feel seen, truly seen. I am the keeper of this library, she says, her voice like a lullaby. I tend to the dreams that find their way here, and I welcome those who seek rest. You are welcome here, dear one. You've been traveling for so long. She moves closer, her steps soundless, and gestures gently toward the shelves. These dreams, she continues, are the dreams that were left behind. Some were forgotten in the rush of waking life. Some were released intentionally, let go with love. Some simply drifted here, like leaves on a gentle stream. But each one is treasured. Each one is kept safe. And tonight, You may explore them. You may wander these halls, rest in these spaces, and let the dreams carry you into deep, restful sleep. She smiles, and it is the most comforting smile you have ever seen. There is no hurry here, she whispers. Time moves differently in the Moonlit Library. You may stay as long as you wish. She gestures toward the spiral staircase. Shall we begin? You nod, though you do not speak. Words feel unnecessary here. Together, you and the keeper walk toward the staircase. Your hand trails along the railing as you begin to climb, and the wood is warm beneath your fingers, smooth and alive. Each step is easy, effortless. You feel lighter with every step you take. The staircase spirals upward, winding through the heart of the library, and as you climb, you see more shelves, more books, more soft, golden light. You see windows set into the walls, tall and arched, through which the moonlight pours in like liquid silver. You see small alcoves, each one containing a cushioned seat, a soft blanket, a place to rest and read. And you see other dreamers, or perhaps the ghosts of dreamers, sitting quietly in those alcoves, their faces peaceful, their eyes closed, lost in their own stories. The keeper's voice drifts to you as you climb. This library exists between waking and sleeping, she says softly. It is a threshold, a sanctuary. Here, the boundaries between what was, what is, and what might be grow thin and soft. Here, you are safe to let go. You reach the top of the staircase, and before you stretches another corridor. This one is narrower, more intimate, lined with doors instead of shelves. Each door is different. One is painted deep blue, with silver stars scattered across it. Another is carved from pale driftwood, smooth and weathered by imaginary tides. Another is round, like a hobbit's door, with a brass knocker shaped like a crescent moon. The keeper walks ahead of you, her robes whispering softly as she moves. Each door, she explains, leads to a different dream, a different story. You may open any door you wish. You may step inside and wander through the dream, or simply sit at its threshold and listen. She stops before the first door, the one painted deep blue with silver stars. Shall we try this one? You nod again, and she reaches out and opens the door. It swings inward without a sound, and beyond it, you see not a room, but a landscape. A meadow, vast and rolling, covered in tall grass that sways gently in a breeze you cannot feel from where you stand. The sky above the meadow is the same deep indigo as the door, scattered with countless stars, and the moon hangs low and full, bathing everything in silver. The keeper gestures for you to step through, and you do. The transition is seamless. One moment, you are standing in the corridor, and the next, you are standing in the meadow, and the grass is soft beneath your feet, and the air is cool and sweet. You take a deep breath, in and out. The keeper stands beside you, her presence calm and steady. This is the dream of a child, she says quietly, a child who once believed they could fly. And as she speaks, you feel something extraordinary happen. Your feet begin to lift from the ground, gently, slowly. You rise into the air, weightless, effortless, and the sensation is pure joy. You float above the meadow, the grass whispering below you, the stars shining above, and you spread your arms wide, tilt your head back, and simply feel. Feel the freedom, feel the lightness, feel the absolute peace. You drift through the air like a leaf on water, like a feather on the wind, and there is no fear, no worry, only this moment, this dream. The keeper's voice reaches you, soft and warm. Let yourself float, dear one. Let yourself be held by this dream. And you do. You float and breathe and let the dream hold you. Time passes, though you cannot say how much. In this place, time is irrelevant. Eventually, you find yourself drifting gently back down, your feet touching the soft grass once more. The keeper is still beside you, smiling that same gentle smile. Beautiful, is it not? You nod, and she leads you back toward the door. You step through, and once again you are in the corridor, the door closing softly behind you. The dream lingers in your chest, warm and light. She gestures to the next door, the one made of pale driftwood. Shall we continue? You nod, and she opens this door as well. Beyond it, you see a beach. The sand is white and fine, and the ocean stretches out before you, calm and endless, its surface reflecting the moon like a mirror. The sound of waves reaches your ears, gentle and rhythmic, a lullaby of water and shore. You step through the door and your feet sink into the cool sand. The keeper walks beside you, her robes trailing behind her like sea foam. This is the dream of a sailor, she says, a sailor who longed for a place where the sea was always calm, where storms could never reach. You walk along the shore, the water lapping at your feet, cool and soothing. The moon is so bright here, so close, that it feels as though you could reach up and touch it. You breathe in the salt air, and it fills your lungs with freshness, with clarity. In and out, in and out. The waves continue their gentle rhythm, and you find your breathing matching their pace. Slow, steady, peaceful. You notice a small boat pulled up onto the sand, its hull painted pale blue, its sail furled and resting. The keeper gestures toward it. If you wish, you may sit in the boat and let the dream of the sailor carry you. You walk to the boat and climb in, settling onto the wooden bench inside. It rocks gently, cradled by the sand, and you lean back, your head resting against the side. Above you, the stars wheel slowly across the sky, and the moon watches over you like a guardian. The keeper's voice comes to you, soft as the wind. Rest here, dear one. Let the sailor's dream rock you gently. Let the ocean sing you to sleep. And you do. You close your eyes and the boat rocks, 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 and the sound of the waves becomes everything. Shh, shh, shh. Time dissolves. You are held. You are safe. You are drifting. When you open your eyes again, you are back in the corridor, the driftwood door closed behind you. The keeper smiles. You are doing beautifully, she says. Come. There are more dreams to visit. She leads you down the corridor, past door after door, each one whispering its own invitation. You pass a door covered in ivy, a door painted with autumn leaves, a door that seems to be made entirely of glass. Finally, she stops before a door that is deep purple, almost black, with constellations carved into its surface. This one, she says, is special. This is the dream of a stargazer, someone who spent their life looking up, wondering, seeking connection with the cosmos. She opens the door, and beyond it, you see only darkness. But it is not an empty darkness. It is a darkness alive with light. You step through, and suddenly you are floating in space. Not the cold, airless void of actual space, but a dream space, warm and breathable, where stars surround you on all sides. They are not distant here. They are close. You could reach out and touch them if you wished. You float among them, weightless once more, and they pulse gently, like heartbeats, like breathing. Some are white and bright, some are blue, some are gold, some are red, glowing like embers. And as you float among them, you feel something profound. You feel connected to the universe, connected to every dreamer who has ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, connected to every soul that has ever felt small beneath the stars, and yet somehow part of something infinitely vast. The Keeper's voice surrounds you, coming from everywhere and nowhere. You are made of stardust, dear one. Every atom in your body was once born in the heart of a star. You are the universe experiencing itself. And in this moment, you are home. You float and breathe and let the stars hold you. You let their light fill you, warm you, ease every tension from your body. Your shoulders soften. Your jaw releases. Your breath deepens, in and out, in and out. You could stay here forever, floating among the stars, held by the dream of the stargazer. But eventually, gently, the Keeper's voice calls you back. Come, dear one, there is more to see. You find yourself back in the corridor once more, the purple door closing softly behind you. The stars linger behind your eyelids, even when you blink. The Keeper leads you onward, deeper into the library, down staircases and around corners, through halls lined with books and light. You pass alcoves where dreamers rest, wrapped in soft blankets, their faces peaceful. You pass windows where the moon continues to shine, constant and steady. And then you come to a large circular room. It is unlike any other room you've seen in the library. The walls are lined with shelves, yes, but in the center of the room, there is a fountain. Not a fountain of water, but a fountain of light. It rises from a stone basin, shimmering and dancing, casting gentle reflections across the walls, the ceiling, the books. The Keeper stops at the edge of the fountain, her face bathed in its glow. This, she says, is the heart of the library, the place where lost dreams are returned to the universe. If someone wishes to let go of a dream, truly and completely, they come here, and they release it into the light. The light carries it back to the cosmos, where it may be reborn in a new form, in a new dreamer. She turns to you, her eyes kind. Is there a dream you carry, dear one, that weighs upon you? A dream you have been holding, unable to let go? You consider this, and perhaps there is. Perhaps there is something you have been carrying, something you have been afraid to release. The keeper nods gently. It is safe to let go here, she whispers. You need only name it, hold it in your heart, and release it to the light. You step closer to the fountain, and you close your eyes. You think of that dream, that weight, that thing you have been holding. And in your mind, you see it. You hold it gently, with love, with gratitude for what it once meant to you. And then you let it go. You imagine it lifting from your hands, rising into the air, dissolving into the light of the fountain. And as it does, you feel something shift within you, a lightness, a freedom, a peace. The keeper places a hand on your shoulder, her touch warm and grounding. Well done, dear one. You have released what no longer serves you. And now, you are lighter. You open your eyes and the fountain's light seems even brighter, more beautiful. You feel it filling the space where the old dream used to be, filling you with warmth, with possibility. The keeper smiles. Come, she says. There is one more place I wish to show you. She leads you from the circular room, down another corridor, and finally to a door at the very end. This door is simple, made of soft, pale wood, with no carvings or decorations. But somehow, it feels like the most important door of all. The keeper opens it, and beyond it, you see a bedroom. It is small, cozy, perfect. A bed sits in the center, piled high with soft pillows and thick blankets in shades of cream and gray. A window looks out onto the moonlit sky, and through it you can see the stars scattered like sugar. A small nightstand holds a single candle, its flame flickering gently. And on the wall, there's a painting, a simple image of a tree, its branches reaching toward the moon. This, the keeper says softly, is your dream of rest, your dream of peace. This room is yours, for as long as you need it. You step inside and the door closes gently behind you. The keeper remains outside, but you can still feel her presence, warm and protective. You walk to the bed and you sit down on its edge. The mattress is soft, welcoming. You slide beneath the blankets, and they are warm, so warm, like being wrapped in a hug. You rest your head on the pillow, and it cradles you perfectly. Through the window, the moon shines down on you, its light soft and silver, bathing the room in a gentle glow. And you breathe in and out, in and out. Your body sinks deeper into the bed. Your muscles release. Your mind grows quiet. The keeper's voice comes to you, soft as a whisper, though you cannot tell if she is in the room or if her voice is simply part of the dream now. Rest now, dear one. You are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. Let the Moonlit Library hold you through the night. Let its dreams weave themselves into yours. And know that when you wake, you will carry this peace with you. Time, Shachupara 4.5. Sleep now, sleep deeply, sleep well, and you do. You let your eyes close. You let the moonlight wash over you. You let the library's magic hold you. And you drift down, 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 into sleep, into dreams, into peace. The moonlight continues to pour through the window, soft and constant, like a river of silver flowing over you. Your breathing has found its rhythm, slow and deep, perfectly matched to the gentle pulse of the night. In and out, in and out. You are warm beneath the blankets, cocooned in softness, and every part of your body feels heavy, relaxed, at ease. Your shoulders have melted into the mattress. Your arms rest at your sides, loose and peaceful. Your legs are still, sinking deeper with each breath. Even your face has softened, your jaw unclenched, your brow smooth. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. Only this rest, this peace. Outside your window, in the world of the Moonlit Library, time continues its slow dance. The moon moves across the sky, though you cannot see it moving. The stars wheel overhead, patient and eternal. And somewhere in the library, the keeper walks the halls, tending to other dreamers, other lost souls seeking rest. But you are here, in this room, in this bed, safe, held, at peace. Your mind, which has been so busy, so full, begins to quiet. Thoughts that once felt urgent now drift away, like leaves floating downstream. Worries that once felt heavy now dissolve, like sugar in warm tea. There is nothing left to figure out, nothing left to solve, only this breath, and this breath, and this breath. You may notice in the spaces between your breaths small sounds, the soft creak of the library settling, the whisper of pages turning somewhere far away, the distant chime of a clock that measures time in dreams instead of hours. These sounds do not disturb you. Instead, they comfort you, reminding you that you are not alone, that this place is alive, gently tending to you as you rest. The candle on the nightstand flickers softly, its flame dancing in some invisible breeze. You watch it for a moment, the way the light moves, the way it casts shadows that sway across the walls. It is hypnotic, soothing. Your eyelids grow heavier, heavier, heavier still, and you let them close. You let yourself sink deeper into the bed, deeper into the dream, deeper into sleep. In the darkness behind your eyelids, you begin to see things. Not images exactly, but impressions, feelings, memories. You see yourself walking through the library again, but now everything is softer, more dreamlike. The shelves seem to breathe. The books glow with a gentle pulse. The keeper walks beside you, though when you turn to look at her, she is made of starlight. She smiles at you, and her smile is the warmth of 1,000 suns, condensed into something small and manageable, something that fits perfectly in your chest. Come, she says, let me show you one more dream. And though you are already dreaming, you follow her, because in dreams, anything is possible. She leads you to a door you did not see before, hidden in a corner of the library, behind a curtain of vines that shimmer with silver dew. This door is different from all the others. It seems to be made of water, or perhaps glass, or perhaps moonlight itself. You cannot quite tell. She reaches out and touches it, and it ripples beneath her hand, like the surface of a still pond. This, she whispers, is a dream of possibility. The dream of all the things you have not yet imagined, all the paths you have not yet walked, all the selves you have not yet become. She gestures for you to step through, and you do. And as you pass through the door, you feel a sensation unlike anything you have felt before. It is as if you are stepping into infinite versions of yourself. You see yourself as a child, running through fields of wildflowers, laughing without restraint. You see yourself as you are now, resting in this bed, peaceful and whole. You see yourself in the future, older, wiser, your face lined with the stories of a life well lived. You see yourself in worlds that never were, living lives you never chose, and yet each one is you, fully and truly. And you understand in this moment that all of these versions exist somewhere. All of these possibilities are real. And the one you have chosen, the one you are living now, is just as valid, just as beautiful, just as sacred as any of the others. The keeper's voice comes to you, soft and sure. You are enough, dear one, exactly as you are. You have always been enough. And you feel those words settle into your bones, into your heart, into the very core of who you are. You are enough. You have always been enough. The dream of possibility fades gently, and you find yourself back in your room, back in your bed, back beneath the warm blankets. But something has changed. You feel lighter, freer, more at peace. The keeper stands at the foot of your bed, though you sense her more than see her. Sleep now, she whispers. Sleep deeply, and know that the library will always be here for you whenever you need it. All you must do is close your eyes, take a breath, and remember this place. Remember the moonlight, remember the books, remember the dreams, and you will find your way back. Her presence begins to fade, but her warmth remains, a blanket of love and protection wrapped around you. And you breathe in and out, in and out. The moonlight through the window grows softer, dimmer, as if even the moon knows it is time for you to rest fully now. The stars outside seem to pulse in rhythm with your heartbeat, slow and steady, a cosmic lullaby just for you. Your body is completely relaxed now. Every muscle has released its tension. Every joint has softened. You are held by the bed, held by the night, held by the dream. And you let go. You let go of everything, every worry, every fear, every question that does not need answering tonight. You let it all drift away, like clouds dispersing in a clear sky, leaving only blue, only openness, only peace. Your breathing is so slow now, so deep, so easy, in and out, in and out. The boundaries between waking and sleeping have dissolved completely. You are in that perfect place, that threshold, where dreams and reality are one. And here, in this place, you are free, free to rest, free to dream, free to simply be. The library breathes around you, its ancient walls holding centuries of dreams, centuries of rest, centuries of peace. And tonight, you are part of that tapestry. Your dream is woven into the fabric of this place, adding its own unique color, its own unique light. You matter here. You are seen here. You are loved here. Outside, in the world beyond the library, the night continues its slow journey toward dawn. But here, in this room, in this bed, time has no meaning. You have all the time you need to rest, all the time you need to heal, all the time you need to simply be still. The painting on the wall, the tree reaching toward the moon, seems to move in your peripheral vision. Its branches sway gently, as if moved by a breeze you cannot feel. And you realize that the tree is you. Your roots deep in the earth, grounded and strong. Your branches reaching upward, always seeking, always growing. And the moon, the beautiful constant moon, shining down on you, lighting your way. You are both earth and sky, both root and branch, both darkness and light, and you are whole. Your eyes are closed now, have been closed for some time, though you cannot remember when you closed them. It doesn't matter. Behind your eyelids, you see only soft darkness, punctuated occasionally by gentle swirls of color. Purple, blue, silver, gold, the colors of dreams, the colors of the library, the colors of peace. Your heartbeat is slow and steady, a drum in the distance, marking time in a way that feels ancient, primal, sacred. Beat-em, beat-em, beat-em. And with each beat you sink deeper, deeper into the mattress, deeper into the dream, deeper into sleep. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to think, nothing left to be except this breath, this heartbeat, this moment of perfect rest. Somewhere in the library, a clock chimes softly, 12 times, midnight, the witching hour, the hour when the veil between worlds is thinnest, when magic is most potent, when dreams are most vivid, and you are here in the heart of it all, suspended between sleeping and waking, held gently by the night. The keeper's voice comes to you one last time, so soft you almost don't hear it, like a thought that might be your own. Thank you, dear one, for visiting the Moonlit Library, for trusting us with your rest. May your dreams be gentle, may your sleep be deep, and may you wake refreshed, renewed, and ready to greet a new day. Until we meet again, rest well. And with that, her presence fades completely. But you do not feel alone. You feel held. You feel loved. You feel at peace. The moonlight continues to pour through the window, patient and eternal. And you let it wash over you, cleanse you, renew you. Your breathing is barely perceptible now, so slow, so gentle, in and out, in and out. And somewhere in the space between breaths, you cross over completely, into sleep, into dreams, into peace. The library continues its vigil, watching over you, watching over all its dreamers, holding space for rest, for healing, for dreams. The books on the shelves glow softly, their stories waiting patiently for when they might be needed. The moon outside continues its slow arc across the sky, constant and faithful. The stars shine on, eternal witnesses to all the dreams ever dreamed. And you sleep, deeply, peacefully, completely. And the night holds you gently, as it has held countless souls before you, as it will hold countless souls after. You are safe here. You are home here. You are exactly where you need to be. Rest now. Just rest and sleep.